Good evening. Tonight we have something very special for you, albeit rather peculiar. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dingo Weekly.
Unbreak my heart. Say you'll love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door. Everyone.
Robbie knows everything. Tad knows everyone. Dingo is here too. They're here to make love to you. Your ears at least. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly. This is the Dingo Weekly.
And here we are. Welcome again to the Dingo Weekly podcast. This is going to be a very exciting episode. Almost was a little too exciting, but we actually have a few guests today. I might have gotten ahead of myself. Again, I'm Robbie, or maybe not again.
Hey, Robbie.
I'm Robbie. I'm here with my good co-host. I'm fucking up tonight, man. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Dingo and Tad are here. Dingo, you talk. Why do I always have to do the opening?
All right.
Someone
else
else
take it away.
This.
I'll take it away. Can I get a drum roll right off the top?
You probably fucking hook you up.
Just do it. Welcome, everyone. This is it. We made it to the 10th and final episode of the Dingo Weekly. We did it, everyone.
It is. It's the 10th episode. I didn't even fucking realize. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's something.
We made it. We made it to the end. Congratulations, everyone.
To the end.
That's
Oh fuck. Can you talk about the exciting stuff though? We got people here.
That was the exciting stuff, I thought.
You didn't say it though.
Yeah, we're at the. This is it.
God damn it.
We're done.
This is the end.
That's
end.
exciting. Right. We don't have to do any more work.
Shut the fuck up. We have some very special guests today. Our very, very good friend Tex, Billy the Texan, Texan the Billy the Kid. He's an amazing guy, an amazing friend, an amazing everything. We're really excited to have him. Tex, hey, how's it going?
Hey,
it's
going. I can't stop it.
No, you cannot. Tex is our resident AI expert, and that's all very interesting. However, I want to go into a little bit more into his personal life personally, and we could talk about AI. I don't know if you guys give a shit. Not that it's not something to give a shit. I'm not belittling your career. Is that your career? Is that what that is?
Now it is.
That's cool. I mean, AI is awesome. Definitely nothing to belittle at all. That's the future. But even more interesting than that, which is very interesting, you have a pretty intriguing personal life as a swinger.
Occasionally.
This is I just want to hear everything. I've seen things. We've known each other for a while. I used to be in your Discord server.
Oh, the sex server?
The sex server.
The sex server.
I miss that server. You nuked it.
Yeah. Nobody was into it, man.
I was into it. Maybe I was too much of a lurker. Just jerking and lurking.
Yeah.
Lurking and jerking. It was a good time, but yeah, I don't know any other swingers, and I just hearing.
I'm not anywhere, so.
You're not anywhere? Is Dingo with us right now? What the fuck was that?
Not weird at all.
Dingo, I need you to say something.
No. It was Dingo.
I think they got him.
Are you talking to us? I don't know what's happening.
No.
We'll fix it.
We'll
fix it in post.
we're gonna fix all this in post.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, we're not doing this right. Should we mention that Scroll's here?
Yeah, he's listening. He's lurking.
We do have a guest from Finland.
You know, so another weird thing is that we actually double booked tonight. Along with our really good friend Tex, we have another really good friend, Scroll Wheeler. Unfortunately, Scroll Wheeler can't figure out how to get his microphone working. He can hear us. He's lurking this whole conversation, but we can't hear him.
Yes, the scroll wheeler.
The
The one and
Scroll
only.
Wheeler.
The one and
There's-
only.
Well, there's the other one too. There's the one from the documentary.
There is the one.
There's a documentary?
Yeah, there was like a documentary on stock stuff, and they interviewed Scroll Wheeler. They said Scroll Wheeler, internet person, and it was not our Scroll Wheeler.
It was definitely not.
Mostly because our Scroll Wheeler is a Finnish man of white ethnicity, and this was a very black man.
Interesting.
Yeah. And they didn't put the H in Wheeler, the Scroll Wheeler. So
Scroll Wheeler.
Scroll.
But there is that picture of Scroll Wheeler all green and everything with his dong hanging. That used to be his avatar, right?
With the Shrek dong.
Yeah.
Classic Scroll. Scroll, what do you have to say about all this?
That's what I thought.
Classic.
Thanks for joining us.
It's so great to have you, Scroll. Anyways, I want to get into this. So tell me, is AI going to come after our jobs? And what's it like to watch your wife get double teamed?
So one thing to clear up is my wife doesn't get double teamed except for by me and a lesbian.
That's hot.
That's still double team.
So my wife's not into dudes. She likes girls and me,
That's fair.
which is kind of like a benefit to me, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like you're doing it right.
yeah, which I'm not opposed to. Before my wife, I was doing other things, like and then we met, and she was kind of into it too. So that's how we wound up getting together.
So you got together through swinging?
Not exactly. More like we got together through mutual friends, and then both found out we were into that.
So your mutual friends were all swingers, and you guys swung
Nope.
separately.
Nope. Mutual friends weren't even swingers.
Yeah, just get off it, Robbie. Jesus.
But you guys were into swinging separately. I want to know. I'm so interested in your. Tell me your origin story.
Orgasm.
Your oranges.
So my origin story is my origin story was I actually went to school to be a preacher.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this gets better and better.
I'm not gonna make any fucking joke.
So I went to seminary, and I actually
Yeah, start sooner. Tell me about your childhood. How did we get here? I want to bring me back to the beginning.
so like why I wanted to be a preacher or what?
Yeah. Well, how did that happen?
So basically, my grandfather died when I was about 10, and
Oh, I'm sorry.
my yeah, I mean it's a long time ago,
Sure.
That's an opener.
but my grandma and him were raising me because my parents were shit.
And they were swingers.
No, they weren't even swingers.
Sorry.
Not that I know of.
I'm jumping ahead.
But yeah, my grandfather did go to Mexico a lot though.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
So so there you go. But I really got into religion after he died. And this was back before people were into religion. This is back before 9/11 and all that good stuff when church became something people did.
Did
That was-
9/11 drive people to religion?
That was a 9/11.
Oh my God. Yes, major. Like y'all didn't notice that?
Yeah, it was a big resurgence after 9/11.
I'm a Jew, so I'm a heathen or something. I don't know.
I mean, I'm in New York, and it just seemed like it went the opposite way. It just seemed like after 9/11 in New York here, people were like, well,
Yeah.
fuck this.
I'm in the South, so
I can see that.
in the South at least, like there was lip service to church and religion, but nobody was hardcore about it until after 9/11. And then all of a sudden people started flooding churches again. And I even remember when I was in seminary, one of the people that I was in seminary with was not an Iraq war vet. Yeah, an Iraq war veteran. And he had just come back from Iraq, and then Hurricane Katrina happened, and he got deployed for domestic service during Hurricane Katrina. So he was like active military,
Mm.
and he was going to school. And he told me that if God told him to bomb an abortion clinic, he would.
Wow.
Well, that
That's
tracks.
frightening.
Yeah, and this is like this is after 9/11. This is when like all this religiosity really starts kicking up again, like for people like that.
Well, it's pretty common knowledge that the babies did plan 9/11, so we got to get them.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, when he says if God told me, like God would have to come
Oh, he
down and be
believed it. Like,
like tell him directly or through someone, or like what does that mean? Maybe I'm getting too into it.
you know, no, 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 no. This is cool because like when I was a believer, I believed that God was talking to me. Like I could feel it.
Hmm.
But part of what led me away from that belief is that that's something you can induce. It's something our brain does. And you can induce that through prayer and singing and other things like that. And
Can I
this
just
there's scientific studies that prove
can
this
can
stuff.
I just ask a question about that? Why is it that people that feel God is talking to them or it's the spirit inside them, it's always in the South? Is that a Southern thing? Maybe that's you guys have something in the water down there. Like God's talking to me and like I'm dancing and I'm shaking on the floor. Like I don't really see that anywhere up here. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, it's a cultural thing, right? It's cultural.
It's definitely cultural. It's much stronger here. I mean, you got to think about who populated the southern United States. It was a lot of like people that were from rural areas in Ireland and Scotland, and even some in England. So you got this mix of like lower class.
So they were just drunk.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
a bunch of drunks and lower class people. But like I'm one third English and Scottish and Irish. So there's a lot of people in the South that are like that. Like just a mix of
It's like all the
people.
whites, like
Yeah,
extra
all the
white,
whites, extra white, 100% white.
throwing some mayo. Yeah. No, that's yeah, I can see that.
It's a combination of heat, moonshine, and
Hmm.
loneliness.
Yeah. And mosquitoes, they bite and they carry all kinds of hallucinogens.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
I'm
got
listening.
you got hallucinogenic mosquitoes down there?
I've never heard
Sure.
that.
Wow, we got the shitty ones with West Nile up here.
Well, now you did. You just heard it here live.
I heard it. I don't know if I believe it, but I heard it.
We're gonna push it.
I'm gonna have to do my own research on that one.
I don't know if it's true, but we're gonna push the narrative.
Yeah, look it up.
Nope, gonna say it without looking it up.
Yeah, let's start that one.
This is happening, guys. There are hallucinogenic mosquitoes out there. No one's talking about this. Why is the
Yeah,
liberal media covering this up? I no.
making people see God.
So you became a preacher
I
and
wanted to become. I didn't become a preacher, so like it was seminary.
You jumped so far ahead, Robbie.
oh well,
Yeah,
I want to keep the story going. I want to know what I gotta
yeah.
hear your life
So
story, but I want to get to the good stuff.
it was seminary that
Seminary.
yeah, it was seminary that made me not a believer because the crazy thing about seminary, like if you go to a decent seminary, there's different kinds of seminaries, but I went to like a academic one. When you get into seminary, one of the first things they tell you is all this stuff that you're going to learn here is not something that you can preach on Sunday. Like we're here to
Mhm.
teach you about like what the Bible actually says and how to translate it and how to interpret it and from a historical critical perspective, not from a religious Bible study perspective. And they say, you can't teach that in church.
Yeah, there's no money in that.
Yeah, so that's like how Jews do it. They like really read the text and like try and like decipher it and get into the historical aspects of things. But yeah,
Yeah,
but I feel like they preach that too as well. They try and teach it. They actually I don't feel like they put a facade up. So that you're saying that there's kind of two sides of Christianity. Is Christianity Catholicism? What do we? I don't know.
Christianity's the umbrella.
yeah, and there are so to be fair, there are Christians who are scholarly and study the Bible from an academic viewpoint and still choose to believe.
Hmm.
But I've even met some atheist Christians, like atheists who don't think that God is real, but they think that the teachings in the Bible are relevant to humanity,
Hmm.
basically. But a normal Christian would say, no, we can't. That's not a real Christian.
I like that. I think I would most associate with an atheist Christian. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think God's up there, but I think there are plenty of good things that anyone can take from the Bible. The teachings of loving and accepting other
Yeah,
people,
it's a journal of the Bible is like this journal of the human understanding of the divine. And you don't necessarily have to see the divine as a spiritual manifestation of a God.
Yeah.
You can see that as like the human understanding of its own morality.
Hmm. I mean, I think the concept of like religion is nice in theory. Like it's good to like have faith and believe in things and have something to fall back on. I personally like the community aspect of it, but the problem I see with religion today, and this wasn't really supposed to be a religion episode, but we're here. Uh, it's just like people kind of use it as a facade to get what they want, to like push their own narrative,
Yeah.
and they don't. I feel like a lot of people don't actually believe in what the actual religion it believes in. They're just saying, well, I'm a good Christian, so fuck those people.
Yeah, it's
And
like as long as you say I'm a Bible believing Christian, like what is those I promise you those people that say that don't even know what that means.
yeah.
They don't read the Bible because I've been around them. I know them. Like you challenge them on the Bible. The one thing that they can't stand against ever is an atheist that knows the Bible.
Oh yeah. Dingo, I think he is a good background on that because he had that good religious upbringing, right? Or at least a lot of Sunday schooling, something like that. But
yeah, I was
you're
there.
able to retort. Yeah, you were there. I've seen you retort using some Bible quotes.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
you
was
know your stuff.
I was this may come as a shock to anyone listening, but I was a youth pastor in training, an assistant, and then
I'm shocked.
I don't know. I got to a certain age where I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like this, I can't be a part of this. So I know the Bible pretty well, but you know, and like I said, there's plenty of good things you can take from it, and you should live your life according to some aspects of it. But
Yeah.
people weaponize it.
Yeah, I mean, love your neighbor. That's pretty.
Yeah, don't kill people.
Love your neighbor is a good one.
Don't assault people. Take care of each other. Don't be a fucking dick. I think those are all good lessons we can all take. But like, throw rocks at gay people. Yeah, pass.
Yeah. The weaponization of religion is what I take issue with.
Yeah, don't do to other people what you don't want them to do to you. I mean, that's pretty
Right.
basic, right?
Golden
The
rule.
golden
It should
rule.
be that simple.
Yeah, I don't know. Jesus was a pretty cool guy. He had a
Oh my god, Dingo.
nice.
Dingo,
What?
we're going to fucking kill you.
All right.
Your audio is so fucking trash.
Are you in a tunnel right now? Are you in
What's
the
going
Lincoln
on,
Tunnel right
dude?
now
Just
recording?
pay for a little bit better of internet. How much is the next tier? I'll chip in.
How much are you guys paying Dingo? Like, maybe he needs a raise.
He's the owner.
His name's on the door. Are you kidding me? How much is he paying us?
This is Robbie's podcast. I don't do shit.
Yeah, I'm the group leader, if anyone.
I definitely do the least.
I just use Dingo's fame
I just find the talent.
and double book us. Scroll's still here, right? How we doing, Scroll?
He's hanging in there, man.
Great to hear. Thanks, Scroll. Breaking news from Scroll. Remember breaking news? Back in the scroll hole.
Back in the scroll. I
times.
used to do the weather on the scroll hole.
Oh yeah, the morning weather.
Oh yeah.
Now you're our morning song, but you haven't given us a morning song in a while, so I'm gonna need a morning song bright and early tomorrow. Get me
Got it.
going. Appreciate that, bud. All right, so you were almost a pastor. You didn't become a pastor. What drove you away from it?
Yeah, so I think the breaking point was like Dingo, I did an interim thing as a youth minister while I was going to school to be a pastor. And I wound up getting married to somebody that grew up in my church, and we did the whole I'm telling you, we did the whole courtship marriage thing. No holding hands, no kissing, no nothing. nothing until
Mm.
we got married.
This is a
So
dangerous move.
yeah, and so then we get married, and like things were great. Things were going pretty good. And in the middle of that, I finished up seminary, and I decided, look, I ain't gonna make no money. I'm not really like I'm not ready to go teach people a bunch of lies. So I go work where you're gonna make the most money in my area, which was a chemical plant,
Mm.
and it's good money. Like it's really really good money, especially for I was in my 20s. Like
Yeah.
you start out way over, and this is like 2004. So imagine way over $100,000 a year
Oh,
for a
fantastic.
20-year-old in 2004.
For a 20-year-old, that's amazing.
Yeah, we're talking good money. So we're married. She has family land that we live on, and we're
That's
planning on
nice.
building a house. And all of a sudden, one day, she just stops coming home.
Uh-oh. What does that mean?
She just for no reason. And come to find out later, I didn't even find out until much later. But she met me. She met me with her dad. She wanted a divorce. And I found out later that she got pregnant by an old crusty professor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
because she went to school. She went to work at a college after she got out of college.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, some old crusty professor talked her into it.
Loose skin and old balls.
Yeah, yeah, really old. Long hair, like one of them old hippie professors.
Oh, that's even worse. Dang.
Yeah, skinny, real skinny little guy. Anyways,
You know, the pregnant part, that's what gets me. I'm sorry,
yeah,
man.
so that was like that broke the camel's back for my religiosity.
Oh, I bet.
That was like, you go to seminary, you find out the Bible ain't what you were raised to believe, and then your wife leaves you for an old crusty professor, and that's hard to keep on believing after you did everything right.
Yep.
After you followed all the rules they told you would make your marriage perfect. Guess what? It doesn't.
Life
So
lessons.
then, yeah, so then I hated women, right? I went on like a 7-year binge
Of just
of
dudes.
hating women. No, 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 not dudes, like trying to get revenge
Oh,
on women.
oh, right.
Yeah, like dating wise and stuff like that. It was just like, no, I was gonna do everything I wanted to do, sin all I wanted, not get tied down with nobody. Like, wham bam, thank you, ma'am, I'm done. Kick you to the
So
curb.
you just slutted it up.
Yep.
That's fun though. Whatever.
It's your slut era. I love it.
Yeah, just
Love,
slut era.
love that
Yeah.
for you.
Like 7 years of that until I knocked some old girl up.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Wait.
phrasing, please.
Oh, 7 years later. So you slutted it for 7 years, and then eventually you knocked someone up.
Yep.
Well, that's fun. 7 years. That's a good.
Yep.
That's a good stretch.
That's a good stretch of not knocking someone up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I sort of fooled myself into thinking I was unstoppable.
You got stopped.
These things happen. You know, sometimes one gets past the goalie.
But the interesting thing that happened to me in that time was I guess I started developing a reputation. So I started getting interest from people that I wouldn't have normally thought I would have gotten interested from. Like girls, friends of girls who heard whatever and hit me up on social media was kind of coming around by then. I tried to avoid text messaging for as long as I could, but eventually, if you're going to date in the early 2000s, text messaging comes along.
Oh hell yeah, T9 word. Am I right?
Yeah,
Also, AOL Instant Messenger. Can't forget that.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So start dating and getting these messages from friends of girls that I'd been with wanting to hang out. And then that slowly develops into a thing. And then I have like two or three girls that are repeat customers, so to speak.
You got a roster.
Yeah, and then
Wait, are you
things
saying you were a gigolo?
I don't know. I wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
But like
Missed
th-
opportunity.
this one girl I saw for a long time, she was going to school to get her PhD in genetics. And I would drive like hours to go hang out with her for a weekend or something. And then she was really into like liberal, like super liberal sex stuff. and she had a bunch of friends that were into super liberal sex stuff.
Hmm.
So I would be over at her house, and she lived like in a dorm, or not, I guess not a dorm, more like a house where a bunch of girls live. And during the middle of whatever we were doing, she'd go invite her friends to come in.
Hmm.
So then I started to learn, hey, this is nice. This is a thing I could get used to.
Like, this is something that just clicked inside of me. Like, something just changed.
Yeah,
I think I discovered something about myself.
yeah.
For you right now?
No, that's I think that's Tex's inner monologue.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my inner monologue.
But
Okay.
it's doing something to me, Robbie, as well. Oh, I was also told, I'm sorry, I was told that we all sound identical and we have to announce before speaking who we are. I'm Robbie.
I'm Scroll Wheeler.
Yeah. There he is.
I made it, guys.
Scroll wheeler.
Hey,
He got his mic working.
Scrolly.
Finland.
Have a pint, Scrolly.
Have a pint.
I had several already.
How sloshed are you right now?
That's a really good scroll wheeler.
It is.
That wasn't. Oh, he's upset.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna repeat what he said, but
Is he sending you DMs?
he didn't. Yeah.
He called us highly regarded.
You can't call me that, Scrolly. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna report you to Discord.
We found out
Jesus.
recently on one of the episodes that we are autistic, so you cannot say these things.
Self-diagnosed.
Self-diagnosed. Well, Reddit diagnosed. They diagnosed us.
Oh yeah, that was on the Reddit one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That wasn't recent. That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago, but that one just dropped last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't even know. Time
Happy
is
St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Anyways, so you got into this liberal sex. Jesus.
Yeah.
That was that.
This girl lived in a house and she let all of her friends come and watch. And
Yeah, like all academic girls too, like super academic. Like one was Pakistani, like people from
it's an important detail.
like all over. Yeah, well that was my favorite.
The Pakistani one was your favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a
I love
food
that.
court.
I'm thinking I want to go get some Chinese food at the Master Walk.
Yeah, we're gonna hit up Panda Express, and then we're gonna head over to Italy on the other side.
Oh, I can get a slice.
Yeah, sounds good actually.
Wow. So wait, did they just watch while you guys were getting it on, or did
No,
they
no,
throw
no,
a hand
no,
in,
like,
or what's?
Yeah, no, she would like get up and leave, and like I'll be right back, and then come back with a friend, and then it would just continue from there.
How many friends? Just one at a time.
Yeah, never more than one at a time, but different ones at different times.
I love that. And where it was like probably between their studies, right?
Yeah, because they're all like doing stupid science shit and stuff, like for real.
It's very stressful, They need that release.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Let it out.
yeah, it's okay. I'm
I
recovering.
can't believe they
Yeah.
used you like that.
Such a shame, man.
I'm beginning to think I played my college years completely wrong.
Yeah, this is after college for me.
Well,
So
Okay,
even
rub it in.
Is this after the pregnancy?
no, this is before the pregnancy.
Okay.
This is during my 7 year whoring days.
Whoring.
Well, I wonder how it happened.
Yeah, just whoring around.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how it happened too, but it happened.
Well, you see, when a man loves a woman,
When a man loves a woman.
hey, anytime Scroll, you can chime in.
Yeah, yeah, buddy. Feel free to jump in. I want your opinion.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, yeah. Hilarious. Classic Scrolly.
Oh yes. I also love women.
No, you don't. I'm just kidding.
You're right. I love penis.
Scroll. Can you at least like DM us or something? Let us know you're still there.
I am. I have been
Hmm.
sending you dick penis pics.
He said hello.
What if he just passed out at this point? He was.
No, he's still there.
Is he still there?
He said hello. Yeah.
Oh shit! There is a chat.
Yeah, there's a chat, and he's been this whole time yelling at us. Well, not yelling because he can't figure it out.
I'm jerking off right now. Haha, doing fucking great here. Oh, this is great. Okay, now I can see you. Perfect. I'll just read out this to all of our listeners. Squirrel is here.
Well, don't read it all out loud.
You're all fucking self-diagnosed. Oh God.
Oh, you can't say.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I just said. We're gonna have to edit.
We'll cut it in post. Who's taking this one?
Not me.
Robbie.
Tad, you're up.
Oh, Scroll, dude.
Suck my dick, Dingo.
Scroll, you have to fix your microphone. Like, this is. They can't see the chat.
You would like that, wouldn't you? I just told you I like penis.
You really do sound a lot like him when you do the Finnish voice.
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken enough where I can do it.
Go in the settings of your phone and allow Riverside
don't worry. I got
access
it.
to your microphone.
I got him covered. You all like penis.
All right. I'm
Oh,
we're
Don't worry,
digressing so hard,
We'll fix it in post.
as per usual.
Tad, you won't fix shit in post.
I won't.
Yeah, Tad, step the fuck up.
I'll keep bringing the talent, though. You watch.
I edited like 80% of episode 5.
All right.
You guys can finish it.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Give the guy a break. He's got a computer like I have internet.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Fuck you guys.
So is
Well, you're a nerd. We have like lives, Robbie.
Just continue with the podcast. We're doing an episode right now. I don't know if you realize this.
yeah.
Oh shit. All right, sorry, I got distracted.
The best podcast.
We're not going to edit any of this out.
No.
Anyways, so you had this girl, you fucked around in her nerdy love den with all these house girls. Sounds amazing. 7 years in, got this girl pregnant. I assume you have that kid currently.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the doctor lady that I got pregnant, unfortunately.
I mean, with her slew of friends.
Yeah, no, it wasn't one of her slew of friends either. It was during Hurricane Ike,
Oh, Ike.
way back in Hurricane Ike days.
I like how you can name the hurricane.
Yeah, me and my brother had a house together, like a bachelor pad.
Well, that's what they named the kid. Name the kid after the hurricane you fucked during.
And I decided, so here's the thing, I could have worked during the hurricane and got paid a lot of money. And I decided to stay for my brother's hurricane party at our house.
Hurricane.
And it cost me a lot of money. Yeah, that's a southern thing too. Hurricane parties.
I love it.
Well, just going into a hurricane party 18 years later.
So you just party like during the hurricane at someone's house?
Yes, because there's nothing else to do. Like, there's a hurricane, you can't go outside, you can't do nothing. You might as well just party and get drunk till the hurricane's over.
I respect it.
Is it like a pre-planned event, like the hurricane's coming and someone decides like I'll host the hurricane party?
Oh yeah, like beer goes up, alcohol and beer like disappear from the shelves as fast as toilet paper.
That's amazing.
But apparently not condoms.
No, unfortunately.
Do you guys have condoms down there?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. All right.
I hope is it a son or daughter?
It's a son.
Well, I hope he doesn't listen to this, unfortunately. Well, he's going to be like, what the fuck does
No,
that
no,
mean, Dad?
He's good, man. He plays football.
Oh, okay, good.
That's your bellwether?
As long as he's playing football, then whatever.
Nah, he's fine. He plays football. Fuck him.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't wear a condom, but I mean, he plays football.
Nah,
so.
he's sitting right next to me right now.
No, he knows. Like, I've had to talk with him, like, you got to wrap it up because you don't want to have to put your kids through what I've put my kids
Listen, if there's a hurricane coming, you better wrap your dick up.
through. Yeah, wrap it up.
The Dingo Weekly brought to you by Durex. Durex, hurricane season's right around the corner.
Oh shit, that's a great sponsor idea.
That was really good.
Great. That's awesome. Especially before hurricane season.
Yeah, we got time. We can workshop it.
We can workshop it. We're still working with a lot of sponsors. We have so many sponsors.
So I'm sure you can find articles about it, but there was
About you fucking during a hurricane?
No. There was a pregnancy surge during Hurricane Ike, and 9 months later, like you couldn't get a hospital room if you were pregnant.
Can I just ask you a question, and we can cut it out if it's too personal?
Mm-hmm.
Is his name Ike?
No.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to know.
Nope.
All right, that's all. Because my hurricane baby would be named after the hurricane.
No, unfortunately.
I wonder if there's stats like that after every hurricane.
Probably. So Ike lasted for 2 weeks for us. Like it lasted for the actual hurricane was
How long did you last?
good 2 weeks at least. Like it
That
was it
wasn't the
was like we
question.
were still okay. So you're at a hurricane party and the hurricane comes through and then you find out like you're stuck. Right? You got nothing to do. You can't leave. The roads are closed, and you're with this hot chick, and so there's no AC. You just bang for 2 weeks straight, and you're sweaty.
Oh, just
And
sweaty, stinky, drunk.
Okay, No, don't fucking tell me 2 weeks straight.
yeah, man, it was great.
Jesus, that was one nut.
I mean, not one time for 2 weeks, Dingo.
No, that was one. Just the one.
I asked.
No,
I
no,
asked,
it was multiple. It was like a whole
That's
bunch.
why she
Yeah.
got pregnant. It was so many nuts.
We just kept going.
Just a nut parade.
That was so much buildup. Oh my god, you should talk to Sting about your tantric work.
Dingo's going through the tunnel again.
My God.
Just cut it out after you fuck.
Time out. Time out. You fucking alien. Fix your internet.
Are we professionals or what?
God, this is such a shit show.
God.
Dingo, say something.
No,
All right, that's pretty good.
Oh,
I just want you to know that it's going to be a long upload.
we at like 12% right now.
28.
Dingo, you're only at 28. I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude.
Is your kid playing Minecraft right now?
He's on his Kindle, I think.
What an asshole.
Damn, he
Is
reads.
he downloading the Encyclopedia Britannica?
He does.
That's impressive if he's reading.
Kids don't like to read these days.
I mean, I know it's novel down there, but
Oh, trust me, I know. I try to get my kids to read all the time.
I have to remind you, I'm a coastal elite.
Really,
Yeah, New York.
New York City.
Well, he's coastal.
I'm coastal.
Oh, like real fancy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Like you could say Queens, and I would think that was awesome.
It's not. Shit. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's where you're from.
No.
All right. So you got this girl pregnant.
Yeah.
You got a son who plays football. He's cool with it, with football and everything. Fill me in from then to now.
So that kind of brought things to a screeching halt for me. Her getting pregnant, and then my morals kicked in, and I wanted to do the right thing. So tried real hard to make it work, and that lasted for about 5 years. And in that time, so she was a very, there's two different kind of people that can get into swinging. There's the kind of people that like for for s- for them sex is an escape, and they do it to almost like an addiction. Like they do it because they need to get out of their head or their mind or whatever. And then there's the people who can like handle it, who are mature about it, who like respect boundaries and all that kind of stuff. I'm the latter, the kind that can respect boundaries.
Mm.
But she was not. She was the kind that needed it. So it was actually her idea that we had an open relationship, and I'd never done this before. But I was willing to try it out because after the last 7 years, I was like, I'm not done.
This is your baby mama?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not done. I'm not done. Like, trying things out. I'm still young, having a great time.
Were you in a relationship at that point with her, or were you just like messing
Yes,
around?
yeah. When she told me she was pregnant, we got into a relationship.
Well, no, like before she got pregnant.
No, they were just fucking at a hurricane party.
Before she got pregnant was like, we only knew each other for 2 weeks.
You're just okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Okay, So
Yeah,
very new girl. Things happened real quick. You
yeah,
got into an open relationship.
yes.
How was that?
I mean, at first I thought it was fine, and she,
Was she like fucking other dudes while pregnant?
who knows? I honestly don't know, and honestly at the time didn't care. I still didn't have a.
It's like very fresh.
I was still broken from 7 years ago, so I literally didn't give a shit. But I now I know that she was a narcissist.
Mm,
I didn't know that then. So, like, trying to explain what I knew then versus what I know now is kind of difficult because I know more now than I knew then. So for me then, like, it was cool. Like things were great. I didn't know what she was doing,
yeah,
and I was doing what I wanted to do, but I was also working all the time. So,
yeah.
you know, but she would bring girls over like after I get home from work, and like I know for sure she was dating this lesbian chick for a while separately, and then I went to a party over there, and probably one of the coolest things I've ever done was this lesbian chick who was completely like a complete Dutch lesbian. Like she didn't want to do anything with a dude. Um, or no, is it Dutch? That's right, right?
Isn't it like Gold Star?
I mean,
Yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, anyway,
you're the one that's going to tell us.
You tell me. Yeah, this is.
yeah, I don't know. So,
No, Gold Star is
They've
a
never been with they've never been with a man.
it's a gay man that was birthed through artificial insemination, so he's never touched a vagina ever.
Oh
I
yeah. Okay,
have
I've heard
no
that.
idea.
Uh,
Okay, I never heard of that, so I don't know. But anyway, so this is a real lesbian that doesn't like she dresses like a boy. She doesn't like boys. She wants to be the man, and we come to an agreement about like a threesome between us,
Hmm.
but it's gonna be like two dudes and one chick, but with lesbians, which was for me was like, yeah,
So
cool,
she was one
whatever.
of the dudes.
Yeah, yeah,
Did she wear a penis?
yeah. She wore a strap on,
Neat.
Nice.
Wow.
Did
and
she get you?
no, like it was. I think she thought it was going to be awkward. Like she was definitely the most uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And in the midst of it, she was like, okay, this is cool. Like, I treated her like another dude, and we did things like it was me and another dude. And she was like, okay, this is cool. Like, I like
Like
this.
we're not gonna touch tips.
Right.
We're gonna be respectful of our boundaries. Let's fuck this bitch. Let's go.
Yeah. And she got into it eventually. But for me, it was really cool too because it was two chicks, but
Yeah,
different.
but different. It's kind of two chicks.
4 boobs, 2 dicks.
just don't tell her that.
I told her, like, this is way better than,
Would you
yeah, I got,
would you prefer like a lesbian wearing a strap on, or like a transsexual who looks totally like a chick except also has a dick?
eh, I mean, I would prefer the lesbian with the strap on. I mean, I try real hard not to be judgmental. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely straight and heterosexual. I'm not,
Well, I'm not saying because you treated her like a dude. Like I mean, if she
yeah.
was a dude, I'm throwing scenarios out there. Like having a male female threesome it's not making you gay.
That they've got a thing because, like, now the whole scene for swingers is like on an app,
Oh, really? What app?
and yeah, Feld, Feeld, I think it's called.
Field.
The Dingo Daily, sponsored by Field.
Yeah, something like that.
We're gonna have to figure out how they pronounce it.
Field. Get felt.
Get Field.
So there's all kinds of things you can pick in there, like what your things are, and there's one that's like hetero curious or something like that. I'm not really hetero curious. Now, if things are happening and you touch or things bump into each other, who gives a shit? No big deal.
Things happen.
Yeah, things happen, but like to purposefully try to make things feel good on each other, no, I'm not.
Look, sometimes you're gonna touch a dick. It happens.
Yeah, sometimes things happen.
It's no big deal.
It brushed up against you. It was unintentional. No one wanted it, but it happened.
You know, you go to the bathroom at, an NBA game or a NASCAR race, and someone's like, "Can you shake this for me?" And you're like, "Yeah, I got you, bro. It's not a big deal.
Just bros helping bros.
Just you're helping bros."
And there's been times we've dated couples, and there's been times where like it almost escalated to, the four of us going back somewhere, and it just things didn't work out for whatever reason. But I would have been cool with that. But so far, we've never done anything with a couple. It's just always been another girl.
So as far as you know, since you've been married to your current wife, you're the only man she's had sex with?
No, before me, others, but she doesn't.
Well, since you've been married,
Yes, for sure,
it's always been you and another girl, or
and her.
right. I mean, that seems like in my opinion, that would be a good case scenario.
Does she ever go off with another girl by herself?
No, I mean we just don't really have time for like
It's a scheduling thing then.
yeah. Oh my God, like we both have careers and kids. Like it's absolutely a scheduling thing.
Yeah, like maybe I'd like to see a dick, but like, God, my Tuesday is so full.
Yeah,
I got to make dinner later and got an 8 a.m. meeting.
I get it. I get it. We all have kids. It's so much work, but sometimes we want to see some dick, but we can't because we have flag football.
I hate to boil it down to it's not really like this, but it's it's like a sex toy almost. It's like an addition to your sexual experience. It's not really a toy, but
It's like a person.
it's an addition. Yeah, it's a person, but it's an extension of your sexual experience.
They're not real. They're just a plaything.
No, they are real. Like, and we have relationships with them outside of the bedroom.
But do you boil it down to it's a sex toy? Like we're gonna bring this person in as a supplement tonight.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have said that because that's not really the way I meant it. But
No, I want to clarify.
Yeah, like give us the psyche of your swinging.
it's more like I assume some of y'all are married. Like things get old after a while. You
All of
try
us
All
are
of
a
us.
whole
married.
bunch of different stuff. Yeah, yeah. So things get old. You've tried a bunch of different stuff. Sometimes you start trying like sex toys or fucking ropes or whatever the hell else you get into. This is just another thing to try.
We got ropes for other reasons.
Sex with my wife never gets old. I hope you heard that. I hope you listen to this episode and you hear that.
She doesn't listen, Ted. She hasn't listened to any of them.
Our wives are never going to listen to this. None of us.
They don't like us and they don't like our podcast, so it's fine.
It's true.
My wife doesn't know what this podcast is called. She hasn't asked what the name is.
She has never once listened. She has no fucking clue.
She didn't inquire what the name was. She doesn't care. She's not listening. I love you, honey. She'll never hear it.
Tad's wife is pissed off. He isn't asked.
It's an adventure. It's like an adventure, an experience. It's something different. It's
Yeah.
I get it. No. Yeah.
So are you like how often are you doing it? Or is it always through the app, or do you have like a couple regulars, or what's?
I mean, the app is kind of a new thing. We used to have friends on the regular, but they all kind of moved off and went their separate ways, and we were having difficulty finding folks. And there's like swinger clubs near us, but they're far away. And, if you're going to do something like that,
Clubs?
yeah, there's clubs.
Cool.
How often do you have sex with like just you and your wife? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, like all the time?
But like weekly. What are we talking?
Yeah. As often as possible with kids.
Yeah, but how many times a week, let's say, numbers wise?
I mean, sometimes multiple times a week. I mean, it depends on what the schedule is.
What the fuck?
What's your youngest kid?
Six.
You younger than I anticipated.
Well, you're past the worst of it then.
Yeah, but she's still real clingy.
Yeah, they are like that.
So how did you get from your original first baby mama to your current wife? I feel like I missed the in between there. How?
Yeah, there's a whole in between there. You know, things just got too crazy. And you guys mentioned being autistic, so I'm autistic.
We are.
Who isn't?
I'm I'm diagnosed autistic, and I don't know if you've heard like what happens when an autistic person gets with a narcissist, but it can be pretty ugly.
I've never heard of that combo before in my life.
No, that's a new one.
No, it's like a real thing.
I'm gonna look into this.
If you don't mind, can you give us a little rundown of that? Because I don't know.
Yes. So as an autistic person, you assume the best in other people. As a narcissist, they assume the worst and they're manipulative. And they try to, so an autistic person is highly susceptible to manipulation.
Dang.
So when you get an autistic person with a narcissist, it's like a toxic combination
Yeah, I can see that.
because the narcissist is manipulated, like that is their survival strategy is manipulation. And for an autistic person, our survival strategy is adaptation.
Hmm.
You try to adapt to your whatever environment that you're in and whatever partner you're with. So when she manipulated me and made me feel like I was a piece of shit, like I felt like a piece of shit.
I'm sorry, this was the baby mama, not your current wife, correct?
Yes, baby mama, not the current wife.
Okay.
So you left her for obvious reasons, or
Yeah, it just like even without my main purpose was to try to give my son the best upbringing as possible, but
Of course.
it wasn't going to happen. Like I couldn't be destroyed because of that, if that makes sense. Like I couldn't
It makes perfect sense.
be broken down just for the sake of trying to give him the best life, because that's not going to be the best life for him either.
No, if you're a broken, shattered man, you can't be a father.
Yeah. So
so then time passed, and you met your wife through mutual friends, who neither of which were into swinging, but you both happen to be.
yeah, and that started off as like the person that introduced us was basically like they told me she's weird, like you're weird.
Yeah, okay.
That's what we were gonna do. We were gonna get a bunch of autistic people from Reddit together
It's still on the table.
be Jewish matchmakers or something.
Yeah. So, and by weird, these people meant that like, academic and doesn't like sports and does a lot of learning. That's what they meant by weird.
Nerdy. That's not weird.
Nerdy, yeah. And so my wife's academic, doesn't like sports, very nerdy.
I like nerds. I'm a computer nerd, so I'm nerds are my people.
Yeah, I'm a computer nerd for the most part, but I'm into biblical scholarship and AI obviously is my career, and I do other.
You got range.
You say that like that's the opposite of nerd. I'm a nerd, but I also like biblical scholarship. Yeah, that's nerd too.
Yeah, that's the kind of nerd.
Yeah, you can just say nerd and lump it all together. It's fine.
Computer theologian.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got range, dude.
But yeah, no, we just sort of discovered that on, that wasn't something we knew about each other going in. Like that was something I was ready to give up for the right person, and she seemed like the right person. And then going into things, it was like, oh, I would be cool with that. Yeah, me too. I would be cool with that. So it evolved from there.
Oh, so it wasn't brought up at all beforehand.
Not, yeah, not beforehand.
Were you two married before you started extracurricular, extra personal?
Before we started, yes. Before we started talking about it, no. We started talking about it early, but before things actually started, yeah, we were already married.
That's cute.
Cute's a word.
That's true love.
It is true love, actually. Yeah, I don't know. That's something. I don't know. It's heartwarming.
No, it's like it's definitely like we do our own thing, but we do things together. and it's very comfortable, extremely comfortable. Like,
I mean, yeah, heartwarming wasn't the right word. It was just like it seems like a nice surprise afterwards. Like I want to spend the rest of my life with this person, and all of a sudden, holy shit! Like wow, we have this in common too. That's amazing.
yeah, yeah, and it I think it arises out of comfort, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you're not. It's like implicit trust and knowing that everything's going to be discussed beforehand and nothing's going to be.
So when you're with another person, are you always together?
Yeah, and I don't think that's necessarily that's just the way it's been. I don't think that's a condition, but like another thing about swingers that I think is really, really critical, because it's not going to work if this doesn't happen, is communication has to be like on lock.
Oh yeah.
Like it has to be perfect. Everybody has to understand exactly what's in, what's out. And for the most part, I've never met another community of people that do this kind of stuff that aren't dead serious about communication outside of my career.
Mm.
Like it is the most serious group of people in terms of communication. Like I'm talking like airline traffic controller level of communication.
Oh, I love that.
Well,
Yeah. Today,
Current-
airline
current-
traffic controllers.
Current traffic controllers is questionable.
when you started swinging, yes, definitely. Now it's loose.
Yeah.
So I have another question.
Well, it's because planes are crashing a lot these
Yeah.
days.
Thank you, Ted.
So,
Yes,
Yeah.
thanks for explaining the fucking joke, Dad.
They do that.
They shouldn't.
Because the planes, they hit each other.
You know how that
Yeah.
happens. It's just, whatever.
rogue
but-
helicopters.
So,
Okay.
do you also have some sort of an OnlyFans type channel? I feel like I heard this.
We did for a minute, and it just became too.
Because you're going to have to pay us to advertise it.
No, we already dropped all that. It was too much work. It was too much. Like we thought we could make a little extra Christmas bonus or some shit, and it was just like it's hard enough to find time.
Well, it's so many people do it now. Like, it's competitive.
Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, you make money like real quick. It's not difficult to make money on there. Trust me, but.
It's not like podcasting.
No.
Yeah, it's not like podcasting. You can't, like, especially with no video, you can't like show your dick or anything on the podcast. But
I can describe my dick.
Oh, that's the problem. I've just been putting it up on the screen and there's nothing there. God damn it.
It's lilted.
it's just when you already don't have enough time to do extracurricular things on your own, like how are you gonna have time to do it for money?
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's work.
Yeah. I mean, did you make any money out of it or
Uh, $6,000, something like that.
keep doing it?
Over how long?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, not like over a few months for Christmas. It was like a little Christmas bonus experiment.
Hey, that's not nothing.
That's something.
I mean, that's a happy Christmas.
Yeah. Happy ending to the year.
But we had to get masks and like you got to protect careers and stuff. You got to have masks. It's just a lot of extra effort.
What was your mask?
Oh, just the fucking like
Gollum.
no, like Bruce Wayne,
I have an OJ Simpson mask I would like to use.
like from '89 Batman masquerade masks, like Bruce Wayne type, Selena Kyle and Bruce Wayne shit.
That's kind of hot. Not as hot as my OJ Simpson mask, but
This whole conversation is getting me aroused.
well, put it on the video. That it's not recording.
Oh no, scroll left.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
He passed out and knocked his computer over.
That's 5:30.
It is 5:30 his time in the AM.
You're trying to get him on for the morning episode, so he should get some rest.
Y'all are gonna have to invite me back for a scroll wheeler text.
I'm just taking a nap and we're gonna get back to this in the morning.
I don't know if some of y'all surely have heard me and Scroll Wheeler together, but like it's different.
I probably have.
Ted, I know you have. Like it just
Yeah, I definitely have.
me and Scroll Wheeler get together and things.
Shit gets weird. Shit gets weird.
There's chemistry. Yeah.
A lot of times I will talk to Scroll and he will. I'll video chat with him and I'll turn my camera on and he will complain that I'm pretty and that means I'm not masculine.
You're just too pretty, Dingo.
You're very
He says
pretty.
that that is feminine hair. It's too long. I am bald because of my testosterone.
That's not how it does.
And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you when you sober up, bud.
That's probably what happened. Is his phone just died? He passed out a while ago.
That actually, yeah.
And see, I work for a German company, so I work with a lot of Germans. So like getting along with a Finnish guy is pretty simple.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
No, do not.
Well, it sounds like you do.
No, not to Robbie.
Oh man,
Robbie does not like German.
no, they're cool. You know,
Uh,
we're
The younger generation of Germans are cool.
why? What did the older ones do?
Oh my God, man! Like working with them is,
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
oh, like they. I think the thing that drives me the most crazy is
The Holocaust.
they pre-plan and pre-think everything so stringently.
Yeah, yeah. The trains run on time.
Yeah, when you come to them with something that they have not thought about, like it's not like, okay, let's think through it. It's like, we'll get back to you. We will get back to you. We don't need to know your opinion.
I'm sorry.
You know, it's just like completely dismissive.
Yeah, that's real bitch.
and this is in the AI space or the SS space.
Yeah, yeah. Are we talking about AI now?
So, like, so no, I've been like most of my career's been in automation and process control. So I've had to work with a lot of Germans, and they think that they invented process control. So they don't like to hear from anybody, and they don't want to give control over to anybody that's not German.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that.
Interesting.
Well, unfortunately, we can't get too much into your AI because we've really run out of time here. This was a wonderful conversation. We really appreciate you coming on and talking about your whole life. Really,
Did we run out of time already?
yeah. We have we've hit a time limit here,
Okay.
unfortunately. And we can always have you back, and we'd love to have you back. We can get more into AI. We can get more into swinging. We can just do whatever.
Sounds good.
To what? This was the last episode, I thought.
Oh yeah, 10 episodes. The end.
The end. Going out with a bang.
It's been real.
Wait, are you telling me we're gonna do this shit more?
I forgot this was the last one. And people keep referencing that we'll get squirrely in the morning on the morning episode, but that's not happening, huh?
I mean, I guess if you want to keep.
Fuck it. We'll keep going. Let's go for number 11.
Son of a bitch.
Billy boy, we want you back.
We're gonna keep doing this, aren't we?
I'll set it up. Hey, Tex,
Yeah.
are you now or have you ever been a Ghostbuster?
Yes.
Whoa. Hold
I
on.
fucking knew it.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
Well, tune in next time, folks.
For what?
Anyways,
Okay.
Tex, this was great.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you coming on.
It was fun.
Telling your life story. This was fun. I've been so excited for this, and this was a real treat for us and hopefully for our listeners. So thank you, and please do come again. This isn't going to be our last episode, unfortunately. We'll be back. So
God damn it.
Unfortunately, yeah.
yeah, we'd love to have you back.
Yeah. I hate that for you guys, but you know, good luck.
Much appreciated. So thanks to our listeners for joining in again. I don't know why you're still here. No, I'm just kidding. This is fun. We're having a good time. So thanks for coming.
Thanks, Robbie.
We enjoyed ourselves, and maybe we'll figure out how to get Scrolly on for next time. Maybe not.
Maybe Dingo can figure out how to get better internet.
Probably not. Also.
Oh, why don't you figure out how to go fuck yourself?
It's perfect. Perfect ending.
Don't bother. That's it.